Today is the last day of our homeschool year this year.
These are just some of our ancestors.
We are considering sending the kids to school.
Alexa, turn on the game. The floor is lava.
The floor is lava in 3, 2, 1.
So Alexa plays The Floor is Lava.
Everybody bounce like a lava and say boing, boing,
Boing, boing, boing, boing. 16 branches tall and green. 4 times 4 is 6. 4, 8, 12, 16.
So you're working on your multiplication?
Yes.
How do you think the jump rope helps?
It just gets me into it, like 4, 8, 12, like it. I learned it yesterday.
I'm so proud of you.
28.
Play again.
Yeah! Yeah!
So everybody tiptoe like a dog and say quack, quack.
I'm falling in the lava! Oh, my hand! That's hot! Help me! Thank you! 32, 36, 40, it even matches my outfit.
Good choice of outfit. And that's your jump rope.
Good job, Janae! It's amazing to see the progress that Janae has made with swimming. She can swim to the edge and hold on to the edge. She can also, when she needs to breathe, flip over and float. It's just so crazy to see somebody so little swimming. It's just a reminder to everybody out there who hasn't had swim lessons, definitely wear a floaty and only get in the pool with your parents.
This one's awesome. Mom helped me.
I am designing houses.
You've been really into this for the last week or so.
Yeah, I really like it.
What do you like so much about it, do you think?
It's kind of hard to draw to me, so I like designing so I can create stuff. Maybe someday I'll be an architect.
Well, you clearly like designing. I think your mom was really into this too when she was a kid.
Headed home. How was swim lessons? Great. Janae, what did you do for swim lessons today? You swam? Did you kick? Whoa, that's what she did. Did you float? Great work.
Who had this idea?
I did.
Wait, do you guys want to see something really cool that they do in another country?
Sure. What?
So in Spain every year they come together to build towers out of people.
Claudia and Marina, they're 7.
They're your age, Caleb.
Why do they do that?
It's a sport. It's a team sport. It'd be like saying, why do people play football? Why do they run as hard as they can and try to hit each other? They're trying to make a 10-story high tower. How cool is that?
Really cool.
10 people high. Look at all the people it takes to work together to do it. So I just am finishing today this documentary called One Strange Rock on Netflix. It's been really good. It's just a really cool perspective of Earth and how amazing Earth life is. Not sponsored. It was time to clean up the rocks from out here.
There's bees.
There's bees over here?
Yeah.
I think they like the flowers. I think they're just coming to get the pollen. I think with bees, if you don't bother them, they don't bother you most of the time. So I recently went through my phone and deleted all my social media apps and any games and anything that was kind of wasting my time. But I recently downloaded Family Tree, which is like showing your family history. And I've been reading all the stories and learning about these people. It is really powerful to know more about where I come from and the lives of the people who sacrificed so that I could end up living the kind of life that I live today. It's kind of addicting. I can't help but wanting to learn more and more about these people.
Who are they?
These are just some of our ancestors, people in our family from a long time ago. So this is the family where they started way back in France, and the French were killing people who weren't a certain religion, and so they fled to Great Britain and then eventually came to America for religious freedom.
That's really cool.
Have you liked learning about some of the stories I've been telling you?
Yeah. Anyone who is your great-grandpa is my great-great-grandpa.
Yep.
5 years. 5 years we have been homeschooling. That is crazy to me. I guess maybe I'm becoming more of an experienced homeschooler. It's funny though, because I feel like a newbie. Today is the last day of our homeschool year this year, and it has been such a unique year. So much traveling, moving in the middle. It's been a really hard homeschool year for me in some respects, just with things we've been dealing with our kids. We've had health issues, we've had lots of transitions. I've struggled with feeling a little bit more burnt out, probably. But there's also been so much good. I should start with the good first, because there's been so much good. My favorite moments of the whole year are usually our little homeschool moments. They are the family read aloud times, and the, sitting next to Caleb when he really gets something with a math problem, and doing something with Elise with Spanish, and working on reading with Laura, and hearing Isaac sharing all that he's learning. I truly love homeschool, but this year, of the 5 years that we've homeschooled, has definitely been my hardest year as a mother-teacher person. So we are very open-minded about our plans for the future. We are considering sending the kids to school, private school, public school. We're looking into more like homeschool co-ops, other things that would help us. When Jeremy and I started this homeschool journey, we never started planning on homeschooling forever. We've planned to take it 1 year at a time. And maybe after this summer, I'll be more rested and it'll feel right to homeschool again. We love homeschooling, so there's a piece of me that hopes that's the case. But there's also a piece of me that's really open to making some really big changes in our family and sending the kids to school. So the kids have a summer camp coming up that is going to be kind of like a summer school, and that's going to be good practice for our family to see what we think of that, how that feels. They've never gone to school every day, and so I think a month of that will be very educational for us. Anyway, it's hard for me not to look back at the year and feel a little discouraged, maybe at some things that I set out planning to do and didn't happen exactly the way that I'd hoped. But there's also been so much learned and gained personally and emotionally and for my kids that I didn't plan on at the beginning of the school year. So we're gonna call it a success. Look forward to a summer break. Okay, but I have to add, while today is the last technical day of our homeschool, we do a lot of year-round schooling. My kids do math and reading, and I'm gonna also have them do Spanish year-round. I don't want them to lose all the progress they've made, and reading, that's just like a great part of life. In years past, we've celebrated the last day of homeschool with some really fun big things, and this year, I'm tired. I just did not feel up to it. So I talked to the kids, they all invited friends, and we are meeting at the pool this afternoon to swim with a bunch of friends. And I think that's gonna be just as fun for them and a lot easier for me. Well, I just spent 3.5 hours at the pool with, I think, 17 kids. All the kids were just running around, playing, having so much fun. I got to sit on the side of the pool and chat with the moms. Janae was napping, so she stayed home with Jeremy. Now we're gonna eat food. We are having homemade Hawaiian haystacks, and gluten-free, of course, and some watermelon. Have you eaten watermelon yet this year? I know that's like the happiest sign of summer to me is watermelon. The only bummer is I don't know if it was so much time in the sun or so much noise, but I have a terrible headache. Like, it's behind my eyes and it's just piercing. I love Janae's snuggles. Like, this is my happy place, and I think she likes it too.
Snuggling with mom is the best. The safest, happiest, warmest place. She's gonna grow up. It's crazy. I'm gonna miss baby Janae.
Little girl Janae's gonna be awesome too, though. Huh?
Oh. You're crazy.
You say goodnight?
Night.
Can you say J house out?
Take it out. Night.
Night. Bye.